and the road is closed. Still the cars pull in. Now the day is young, so we begin again. And I shut my eyes to what might be a cool recess beneath these old pine trees. And I don't remember where I've been. My past dissipates like snow on skin. It's cold outside, let me in. Our past dissipates like snow on skin. Snow on skin. From what I've seen, nothing's meant to last, but I can't move forward. And I'm living in the past, but I've come so far, and I've run so fast. But how long do I have, and how long can I last? I don't remember where I've been. My past dissipates like snow on skin. It's cold outside, let me in. Our past dissipates like snow on skin. Snow on what I've seen. What have you seen? Nothing's meant to last. That's for sure. And I can't move forward.
Why is that?
And I'm living in the past. And I'm living in the past. And I'm living in the past. I'm living in the past. All right, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. My name is Michael Lyons, and I'm here today, of course, with Natasha manning the cameras,
BOOZHOO,
and NANABOOZHOO, the host of the show. Brr. Hey, BOOZHOO. I didn't know you were going to be out here. It's cold. It's cold. I'm cold. I can't even pull my shirt together for some reason. Brr. Gisana. It is cold. It's February. It's 4 degrees above zero. It's Ninjanakaz, Ninjanakaz. I am cold. I'm cold, I tell you. Brr. Ninjanakaz. I'm cold. So I think I'm going to go back to the house. Bloop. Hello, BOOZHOO. Hi, sweetie. Well, hi, NANABOOZHOO. What are you doing? I teleported outside. Yeah, I know. I'm the one who teleported you. I thought I would teach a couple of Ojibwe words, but now I'm cold. Are you cold? Yep. Ninjanakaz. I'm cold. Because the weather out here, Gisana, brr, Gisana, it's cold, sweetie. Well, you want to come back, sit by the fire? Yeah, I do. Okay, hang on. I'm going to scan for your coordinates. Okay. All right, I'm locking on to your coordinates. All right, sweetie. When to teleport? Make it so, number 1. Okay, hang on. BOOZHOO! And the text is still up there. Welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, a podcast about Ojibwe language, it sure is, and culture. I am NANABOOZHOO, and this is Natasha. BOOZHOO, everybody! How you doing? Welcome back to the show, and welcome back home, sweetie. Thank you. And over here is the rock star cartoonist, and the singer of that song, Like Snow on Skin, Michael Lyons. Ikadon BOOZHOO, Niji. Say hello to the BOOZHOO crew. Hey everyone, welcome back. Welcome to the show. I really like that song, you guys did. Ah, thanks. Like Snow on Skin. Let me guess, is that about another girl you broke up with? No, not really. It's about snow and the impermanence or something. Oh, that's cool. Like snow on skin. I can't remember where I've been. My past dissipates like snow on skin, sweetie. Does it? Yep. I got no memory. I don't know what happened in the past. I'm living in February. All I know is cold and, ice. I have a vague memory. Do you guys remember this? I don't know. I was so much younger then. There was this thing in the sky. I think they called it the Soon? The sun, silly. The sun. Yeah, remember the sun, you guys? When it would shine on us and give us a tan and warm, not just the world, but our hearts. I haven't seen the sun in so long, I've kind of forgotten about it. I can't remember. It's been too long. Well, it's been so long, so long, so long. It's been so long, sweetie. Oh, get over it. Yeah, you're right. Because one day we'll say, oh, it's a day, it's hot. Why is it so hot? Ugh, it's always so hot. I'm sure we did a show last summer where I did nothing but complain about the heat. Ninjanakaz. Ninjanakaz. Oh, yeah, I really like those Ninjanakaz. You like my shoes? Those shoes are Ningi. Ninjanakaz. I am warm. You're hot. Well, I'm hot-blooded. Nah. Are you hot-blooded? You sure look that way to me. Ah, get out of here. Gija day. It is hot. Ninjanakaz. I am warm. And you can also say, Ningija day. Gija day. If I said you are hot, I'm kind of using it like, you're fine. Get out of here. Gija day. And, but it is not hot today. The fire is hot. Ishkode. The fire, kids. Remember that word? But today, I really wanted to talk about Inamanji o. Feelings. Happy. Mad. Sad. Niman Wendam. Niman Wendam G Ayayan Omanun Gom. I'm happy to be here today. Sweetie, I'm just so happy to be here today that it makes me mad. Why would that make you mad? I don't know. I'm so happy, I'm mad about it. Nish Gadazi. Although if I say, when you have an I at the end of the word like that, you know this. You drop the I if you say, I'm mad. Ni, or like Ninish Gadas. Ninish Gadas. Ninish Gadas. Probably Ninish Gadas. Ninish Gadazi is to be angry, mad. Gush Gaindum, that's to be sad. Nin Gush Gaindum. Oh, I'm so sad. So, sweetie, let me ask you, what's one thing that makes you happy? Men Waindum. Seeing the BOOZHOO crew here every morning. Who now? The BOOZHOO crew, the people who are watching the show. You think people are watching the show? Oh, for crying out loud. Hello, you guys. I didn't even know you were here. I got so carried away teaching Ojibwe language that I forgot to say hello, sweetie. Why don't you say hi to the BOOZHOO crew? They're going to get mad. They're going to get they're going to get nishgadazi. I don't want to make you guys mad by not saying hello. Or maybe you get gushgaindum. Maybe be all sad. Old Wally Bear is here. He said hi. Nobody said hi back. Hello, Wally Bear. I'm happy to see you today. Niman Waindum. G. Wabi. Gi Wabi. Omanun Gom. Wow. I just strung that sentence together. I'm happy to see you today. Wally Bear. Let's give Wally Bear a gold star. Gold star for the Wall Bear. How you doing, Wally? And Zagame is here. Zagame! The Zagame? The Zagame. Hikes. Bonjour, Zagame. Good morning. Let's get a silver star for Zagame. And Dr. Evils is pulling in third. Bonjour, Dr. Evils. Mino Giga Jabe. Mino Giga Jabe, says Dr. Evils. Let's get a bronze star for the Doctor of Love, Dr. Evils. Okay. And I think that's just the 5 of us. Or maybe there's more. Does it say? Yep, it says there's 5 people watching. Oh, it says a couple people are watching who haven't said hello. Wiggle Butt's here. Hey, Wiggle Butt Farm. Bonjour, Wiggle Butt Farm. What's going on? And la 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 la. And then there's one more person watching who's hasn't said hello yet. Fine, be that way. You know. All right, I'm gonna say it. Ninishkadas. I'm mad. Why are you mad? Yeah, you know, because some people, they come in, they sit down, they watch, they have their little morning coffee. They're getting their little cheap giggle from the hilarious things I say. But they don't have the time to give us a thumbs up, to say, oh, hello, BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. The show is called BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. You can't say hello? Who are you yelling at? The one person watching who's not said hello yet. You know, that's probably us. Oh, is that us? Yeah, there's always one. If there's one person who hasn't said hello yet, that's us. Because we're watching too. Oh yeah, we're on live. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. Ah, gee, now I feel bad. Do you feel bad? Then gosh kingdom. I'm sad. How could I just fly off the handle like that, sweetie? Well, you know, you're not perfect. I'm really sorry, you guys. I feel bad. Nimanendam. When you feel bad, I feel guilty. And I'm sad. Gosh kingdom. When is it okay for a man to cry? A man can cry when his dog dies. Okay, when his dog dies? Can he cry when he's scared of the thunder and lightning? No, he's no longer a man. Okay, don't cry if, loud noise. If you're a man. If you're a lady, that's fine. You can cry. A man should never cry when he's scared. Can he cry when he's sad? Yep. It doesn't make him less of a man. Nah, I don't care. Okay. You're going to keep track of who's a man and who's not? Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely and talented Natasha. Okay, so what? So, BOOZHOO crew showing up in the morning, having a cup of coffee with us. Makes you happy. What makes you mad? Nishkadazi! What makes me mad? Nishkadazi. Oh, I get so mad when our pipes freeze. Does that make you mad? No, that makes me scared, actually. Yeah. I mean, it's not like I'm mad at Mother Nature for making it freeze. Yeah. Nishkadazi. When are you mad? I don't know. I don't really get mad anymore. I get sad. Are you mad at NASA for lying about the International Space Station and everything? No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad about anything either. I can't think of it. So it makes me mad. Arrgh. I'm so mad at my mother. You know. Gush Kingdom. Sad. What makes you sad? What makes me sad? People dying. Yeah. Michael wrote that comic book, Gush Kingdom Owen. Gay. Grief relief. Grief healing. So I think that's a show for us to do in September. Let's not do it in the dark of winter. But every once in a while on the show, we'll talk about grief. There's a picture of Michael's cat. I mean, it's my cat and Natasha's cat too. Princess, she passed away. And, there's a lot of grief when people start their journey. Go up to the happy hunting grounds. You know what I bet it is, sweetie? What's that? This idea of the happy hunting grounds? That's probably real, but it's just for the animals. People don't go to a hunting ground, but every animal wants to be like a great hunter. I see Bagheera looking out the window, and boy, if he sees a rabbit, he's like, oh, I wish I could go kill that thing. Just bloodlust, you know. A little chickadee drives him nuts. He would love to be outside hunting. But I don't let him outside. I'm afraid a car is going to drive over him. You know, he's a nice cat, but he's not bright. All right? Hey, don't say that about Bagheera. Well, he's the kind of cat, he thinks he's a dog, so he'd probably chase cars. Yeah, he probably would. So I'm afraid to let him outside. I'm sorry. Sorry, Bagheera. But you can't come inside. Or outside. No agua ching. Anyway. These are just some of the words I know. These are some of the words I know. These are some of the days I know. What was that? I think you're thinking of the kids in the hall. The kids in the hall. Wally Bear says, I'm thinking of changing the name of my starship to LLBO. Nanaboozhoo, Natasha, Michael Lyons. LLBO. Leech Lake Band of Ojibwe. That'll be the next thing they do. One of the reservations is going to put up a International Space Station, like the government did. NASA did it. Why can't we do it? A flying ship in the air that requires no fuel except light from the sun. There are 2 international space stations, they say, floating around in the air, and they're powered by solar panels. And they're flying at twice the speed of a bullet, whatever that is, like 2,000 miles an hour. No problems. Every once in a while, they send video of themselves playing around inside the International Space Station. There'll always be one lady with her hair, all crazy, hair sprayed, so they remind us they're in outer space and weightless gravitylessness. They'll be in harnesses, just kind of pretend, floating. I mean, it's obviously one of those planes, But super fake, super dumb, obviously lying to our faces. But half of the population is stupid, and so they can't see it, and they believe in the International Space Station. All right, here's another thing, sweetie, we didn't prepare for. What's that? I want to go up to the space station. You think we can find the coordinates? I don't know. The question is, if I go to the space station. All right. Hey, everybody. I'm going to go up to the International Space Station because that place is real. You want me to teleport you to the International Space Station? Yeah, if I can find it here first. And it's not looking good. But remember this, sweetie. Michael's good medicine wheel is under this PC and documents. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's some good pictures here. But I want to go to downloads. And I thought... Was it actually a video, sweetie? You know, we did that one music video where Steven went up there. How come I can't find it? Because you're looking in an image folder. All right, to heck with it. These guys get it. PC and what was it? Documents. Documents. All right. Fine. Let's just talk about this. Excuse me. Mushkiki de Tibisade, everybody. Oh, the precious medicine wheel. Ooh. Everybody's got to get so spiritual. Oh, everybody's got to be so physical and mental and emotional. Are you emotional, sweetie? I can be a little emotional. Maybe that'll look better. So, sometimes I'll go into school. I used to do this a lot before the COVID insanity. You notice how nobody invited us to their school this year? Yeah, we haven't had a single invitation. Before the COVID madness, schools used to be a fun place to go learn and send your kids. And once in a while, we'd get invited into schools all over the state to go visit the kids and talk about Ojibwe language and culture. It was really fun. And, kind of profitable, frankly. But since the lockdowns, we haven't been able to do that. But before the COVID nonsense, we used to go into the schools and we'd talk about the medicine wheel. And we'd say, oh yeah, these four colors, they represent a lot of things. What do they represent? Anyone know? Anyone guess? And eventually get around to talking about medicine wheel. And I'd say, okay, these mean four things. The physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. What does the word physical mean? And the kid would be like, that's your body. That's all, you're physical. Yep. What is mental? It's in your brain. What is emotional? Those are your feelings. And then I ask them, well, can you list feelings? And the kids, most of the time, they could just rattle off happy, mad, sad. But then they get stuck. They go, and they couldn't think of any other. That's really good. Okay, Menwendum, happy. Menwendum. Ikadon Menwendum. Say Menwendum. And the whole class would go, Menwendum. I was like Hitler. Shut up. And then Nishkadizi. Mad. And Gush gained. Oh, here's a little vocabulary. I know a lot of you guys know this already. Not vocabulary. What is it? The way you pronounce things. I think it's called the way you pronounce things. Yeah. When you're reading Ojibwe, remember E's sound like A's. A like the fans. But more easier to remember, like when you say the word Ojibwe, you spell it Ojibwe, Ojibwe. We don't say Ojibwe. Or if you were Dennis Banks, you'd misspell the word Ojibwe in his book, Ojibwe Warrior. My brother always calls that book Ojibwa Warrior. But Menwendam, happy. Nishkadazi, mad. Gushkandam, sad. But then we'd have a little talk. I'd be like, you know what? There's a lot of more emotions. And these are the go-to emotions. But sometimes, and especially you little guys, a lot of us dudes, when they say, oh, I've been out of touch with myself. I don't know my own feelings. Society, you and your female teachers and your mom and your grandma, they're trying to turn you into little women. No, they're not. I mean, they tell the boys it's okay to cry, but we feel like we only can have these three emotions. Society says it's okay to be happy. It's okay to be mad if you're mad about something righteous. And it's okay to be sad. But they don't teach us about things like being scared. Is scared an emotion? You know? If you're scared, is it okay to express it? You're going to get scared. That's a fact. And so what do you do then? Now the thing with the medicine wheel is that it helps us kind of identify if we're freaking out. If you're out of balance, if you're not feeling good, you find yourself you might think you're mad. It's like, oh, I'm so sick. I'm mad that it's winter. I'm mad at God for making it 20 below last night. I am mad. Or are you actually scared? Get to know your emotions, I would tell these kids. You don't have to go on and express it. That's the other thing about being an Indian man, huh, sweetie? You got to be stoic. You got to be stoic. It's good to know what your emotions are. Look them, be brave. Look them right in the face. Okay, I'm scared. What does that mean? What does it feel like? I'm living in the future. I'm worrying about things that might happen. Right now, I'm sweating and I got runner's poop. Runner's poop. Yeah, when you get scared out in nature, and it's whether you got to fight or flight, your body tells you, I got to lighten the load, and it'll give you the runs. That's why so many people, when they're in battle, they were like, oh man, I crapped my pants. I think the real warriors, they actually would crap their pants right before they had to go into battle. But that's what being scared is. Notice it's a physical thing, a mental thing. You know, your emotions are tied up with both those things in your runny poo. And then, so whatever. So emotions, your anamanji, your feelings. Sometimes it's more than feeling hot or cold. Ningijuz. I'm warm. I'm nice and warm here by the fire. That's the crazy thing, So you find yourself sitting, in the living room first thing in the morning, and you're not, it's like, am I okay? What's going on here? Why am I so crabby? You always ask me, am I crabby? Yeah, I hate that. I know you do. But sometimes you just will check it out on the medicine wheel. It's like, okay, what's going on with your physical body? Are you cold? Maybe you're just cold and that's affecting your emotions. Guess not. It is cold. That's a fact of life. Ninjanakaz. Maybe you're cold. What can you do about it? Think. Use your mind. Don't use your emotions. This is why we get stoic. We go, okay, I'm not going to just sit here and cry. I must take action. I will go get a sweater. That is what an Anishinaabe Winini does. That's what a Ogichida does. He gets a sweater. He faces the cold, but he wears a sweater. Yeah, he does. But then, that fire gets pretty hot. You might find yourself saying, oh, what? Geisha day, it's hot. What am I wearing 4 layers of clothes next to a fire? What do I think? What do I think? I'm outside? Sometimes you're cold because you haven't moved all day. You get the shivers. You thought it'd be a good idea to eat some ice cream in February. Now your insides and your outsides are cold. Go take a hot shower. Actually, no, you should take a cold shower. Really? Yeah. If you take a cold shower, you won't feel cold for the rest of the day, they say. I wouldn't know. I just take hot showers. But if you take a hot shower, you're kind of working up to be kind of a wuss and feel cold all day. I think it's like if I go outside and shovel and I take a walk in the freezing cold, I feel better the rest of the day. Even if it's cold, I feel warm. Ningijus, I am warm. So there you go. I don't know what more they want from me, sweetie. I've given all that I can. But it's going to take all that I have. But all that I have is all I can give. Yeah. Yeah. Well, what should I do, sweetie? Want to talk about the song? I could talk about the song. Get rid of this stupid medicine wheel. I don't know. Should I talk about the news of the day? Do you want to talk about celebrity gossip? Yeah, celebrity gossip. So in celebrity news today, Bob Saget is still dead. And apparently his family doesn't want the gruesome pictures of his smushed in skull for some reason, released. The nerve of that family, not letting us all look at Bob Saget's crushed melon head. But the official story and the official autopsy, which tells you it was a Illuminati hit, was that Bob Saget must have fallen backwards and hit his head when nobody was looking. And then he went to bed because he woke up dead, and they said he had a bump on the back of the head. Foul play is not suspected. It was just an accident, says the coroner for some reason. The very day they find Bob Saget's torso and a smushed, jack-o'-lantern head from last Halloween on his shoulders. It was, oh, no, he just bumped his head. Here's Sanjay Gupta, the doctor who goes on Sesame Street. Here's Sanjay Gupta to tell you there's nothing to see here, folks. I'm just a Hollywood doctor telling you if you think this is suspicious, you must be a conspiracy theorist. You probably don't believe in the International Space Station. But, so, he's still dead. What else? Britney Spears. Britney Spears has been emancipated from her father, apparently. And so she's spinning around in circles on TikTok, dressing like a child, and she's a middle-aged woman. I don't know what happened to her kids. I assume they died. And I'm pretty sure she's retarded. She's not retarded! Don't say that word. Oh, sorry. She's developmentally disabled. No, I wouldn't want to insult people with Down syndromes by, somehow linking them to somebody as stupid as, not Madonna. She's dumb too. Britney Spears. I don't know. It's just so sad to see these women lose their minds. Look at me, I'm still pretty. Most of us in the world couldn't name a single Britney Spears song. How about that? I can even name a couple of Katy Perry songs, and I don't know a single Britney Spears song. I kind of tuned out. And you guys, I mean, you know me. You know me. I like ladies. I'm a heterosexual. I mean, come on. But I think I tuned out on Britney Spears. I saw the video when I was in college when she was, 18-year-old, wearing a schoolgirl outfit with a shirt tied up. And I was like, hey, check this out. Britney Spears. This is a girl from the Disney Channel. Now she's going to be a pop star. And I was like, what? No. I'm kind of into Kiss music. So I never paid attention. And the world spun around on in vast outer space around an indifferent sun that controls that spin of all the planets through gravity. While I didn't pay attention to Madonna. Why do I always call her Madonna? Because they're the same. The Britney Spears. And so I can't name a Britney Spears song. Zagame is like, who is Britney Spears? Welcome to my club of people who don't care about Britney Spears. I'm not sure how old you are, Zagame, but if you're... actually, I do know how old you are. Remember Madonna? Britney Spears was sort of the next generation of Madonna. And after Michael Jackson died, the vultures waiting for another celebrity to die and go crazy and all this stuff, hovered over Madonna's house, Britney Spears' house. I can't get over it. I like Britney Spears. Red PVC outfit. Well, it says Wally Bear. She's got a PVC. What's a PVC outfit, sweetie? I don't know. PVC. PVC. Pretty young thing. That's PYT. PYT. Ugh. It happened. I became an old man. They're making a new Elvis movie with that guy who's been credibly accused of child trafficking a girl, who said that her dad sold her when she was 12 years old to the actor Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is going to be in another movie, and he plays the Colonel, Elvis Presley's manager. And looks real creepy, satanic. But I was thinking, I've come full circle. I used to love Elvis Presley. I idolized Elvis Presley. I dressed up and sang Elvis Presley songs. I was an Elvis Presley impersonator when I was a child for the talent show. Loved Elvis Presley. But now that I'm a middle-aged curmudgeon, if I was living in the Elvis days and I was 55, I would have been one of those people saying, no, thank you, not in my town. I would not have been cool with Elvis Presley. I would have been one of the clucking Nancys going, what is the world coming to? That is immoral, him gyrating on the screen. Because I see it now with whoever, and I'm like, would you put on a sweater, Britney Spears? You're somebody's daughter. It's like, who were we talking about yesterday? Billy Ray Cyrus's kid. Yeah, Miley Cyrus. I have actually pity for Miley Cyrus. She was Billy Ray Cyrus's daughter. And he said, hey, this is my daughter. I know. I would like, excuse me, sir, Disney Corporation, will you objectify and sexualize my child? Yes, I'm Billy Ray Cyrus, the country singer. Yes, I would like to sign my daughter, my child daughter, who God has entrusted me to protect and to guide, I'm her dad, Billy Ray Cyrus. Disney, would you please put her in a bathing suit and film her for your TV show? That won't screw her up. Yeah. Harvey Weinstein? Yeah, let her go sit on his lap. That's fine. I want to be famous. I'm Billy Ray Cyrus. Ugh. That's what makes me mad. What's that? Billy Ray Cyrus corrupting his own daughter to turn into some chick who is just a horrible degenerate. Hi, kids. Welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. Gaja Gates. Cat. Can you say Gaja Gates? I knew that you could. Hey, you're right, sweetie. You get up close enough, you can look right into their apartment. It's a nice place. It's cozy. Would it kill you to vacuum once in a while? I don't know, sweetie. You want to get up here? Yeah, sure. You want to play Small Town? Oh, yeah. Here's a song we recorded by John Cougar. I mean John Mellencamp? Nope, he'll always be John Cougar to me. You got to live with that, dummy. John Mellencamp. You just know one day he was sitting around going, okay, I'm going to be rich and famous one day. But Mellencamp, that doesn't sound cool. What should I call myself? How about Johnny Cougar? I'll be Johnny Cougar. Meanwhile, just totally dissing his ancestors, his parents, his family name. How come all these rock stars don't care about their family names? They all change it. It's like Kiss. You had to change your name if you wanted to be in a band. Hey, these guys have families and ancestors and stuff. Maybe they don't want to have a secret identity just to sing a song. So that's another thing that makes me mad, sweetie. Okay. Up next, the lovely and talented Natasha. And this is Small Town. All right. I was born in a small town, and I live in a small town. I'll probably die in a small town or a small community. All my friends are so small town. My parents live in the same small town. My job is so small town, provides little opportunity. Educated in a small town, taught to fear Jesus in a small town. I used to daydream in this small town, another bored romantic, that's me. Well, I've seen it all in a small town, had myself a ball in a small town. I met an LA doll and brought her to this small town. Now she's small town just like me. No, I cannot forget where it is I come from. I cannot forget those who love me. I can be myself here in the small town, and people let me be just what I wanna be. Got nothing against the big town, still hayseed enough to say, look who's in the big town. But my bed's in a small town, and that's good enough for me. Well, I was born in a small town, and I can breathe in a small town. I'll probably die in a small town, yeah, that's probably where they'll bury me. Oh,
I like those shots from the old days.
yeah.
Hey everybody, BOOZHOO! Natasha Ninjanakaz. Natasha is my name. Neiman Wyndham. G-A-I-N Oman Ungum. I'm happy to be here today with the BOOZHOO crew. What can I do? Oh, you're gonna take me home tonight. It is hot. Gives a day. I am warm. Ninky shoes. I'm fine. I'm not even cold this morning. I mean, I know it's cold outside, but if we're not constantly going inside and outside the, whatever. Hey, Zagabe! You didn't have to do that. But me, Quetch.
What is it?
Zagame just gave us $20.
Zagame, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Miigwetch, chi miigwetch. Thank you. Great thanks to Zagame. If you'd like to support the show, since we're talking about Junia, a little moolah, we accept super chats. And I've noticed in like those more popular YouTube shows,
Yeah?
they're like, hey, if you give us a super chat, we'll read your comment on the air. Because there's like thousands of people watching. And it'll just be this like, just constant scrolling. And so the guy can only read the comments from super chats. And I'm like, we'll read everybody's chat if you want us to. Let's see, is it working? But yeah, we really appreciate it. But we also have a Patreon page, PayPal, and a GoFundMe site. Unless, of course, you're one of the terrorists in Canada trying to just, request that people lift the mandates. How dare you? That was so funny when you went off on Greta Thunberg yesterday.
I was actually going off on Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah. How dare you, Leonardo DiCaprio? I don't think anything happened there.
There's no way we could know.
That's a good point. Leonardo DiCaprio. I always think of Leonardo DiCaprio when I see Tesoros de Tomas. Hello, Tesoros de Tomas. Were you and Leonardo DiCaprio playing around on your yacht? Mr. Fancy Pants Names. My name's Natasha. That's a normal person name. I kind of feel like that Russian spy.
From Rocky and Bullwinkle?
Yeah. From Rocky and Bullwinkle is Natasha and Boris. Boris and Natasha. That's why cartoons used to be able to be racial stereotypes and nobody cared. It's like, hi, I'm the Russian spy. Boris. Anyway. So your feelings, kid. Men Wyndham. Nishkadazi. Gush Gaindom. Feelings. Nothing more than feelings. Oh, and you can also order books by the rockstar cartoonist, Michael Lyons. Books like an English Ojibwe coloring book. This is a coloring book. Once it's colored in, it looks like that. But there's another fully... If you use markers, it really looks nice. But these are coloring pages that teach Ojibwe language. That's just a picture of a fence. I don't know what that is. Well, there's Michael, a little cutie. There's my mangwa. It's a butterfly. Here's my mangwa from another angle. Here's a picture of Maingan. Or no, that's Wagosh, the fox. And little cutie in a forest. But this is actually a pretty reasonably priced book, isn't it?
Yeah, that's actually pretty cheap. It's a nice thick coloring book.
So That's available. Click the link in the description if you like a copy. If you love your grandchildren and you want them to be, to have a life outside of a computer screen, why don't you buy them some coloring books? I'm not saying they're going to become fluent in Ojibwe, okay? They're just going to be a little, hey, BOOZHOO, hoa, miigwech, okay? It's not the deepest book in the world. But it's fun to color. And guess what? Yeah, adults can color too. I bet you didn't know that. Sweetie, I'm getting kind of mad. I'm getting pretty sick and tired.
What are you sick and tired about?
Why do I got to explain coloring to grown people? You can color with your grandchildren. It's fine. It doesn't make you a child. You don't outgrow coloring. Coloring is for people who can't draw. All right? You can't draw, right? Well, here, dummy.
Don't call the BOOZHOO crew dummy.
Well, if they don't understand that the coloring book is for the grandchildren, yeah, but it's also an opportunity to share time with the people you care about most. Get a coloring book, bring it over to your granddaughter's place. Say, hey, guess what? I brought a coloring book, some color crayons, some milk, and some Nestle's Quick. Guess who's going to have some fun in the kitchen right now? You and me, sister. Sit down and have some chocolate milk with your granddaughter, grandson, whoever, and just color with them. It doesn't matter. You don't even have to have any artistic talent. It's just fun. And when you're done, you can have like a fun little art project. Okay, I didn't mean to do this, but this is just as well. Michael also has a collection of books for sale. A collection of cartoons when he colored in his pictures in a book called OJIBERISH. Do 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 do. La di da di di do. This is a shameless commercial for Michael's books. Oh, there's a lot of Kiss in Michael's work. He's a Kiss fan, too. And this is Alien. This is Alien called Steven. This is an alien, a gray alien. This is Steven, a gray alien, I meant to say. And, Jagog, the skunk, and they're looking at the fake round earth. But OJIBERISH! Collection of books, of cartoons, and it's got the little cutie story in it. OJIBERISH is also for sale on Amazon.com. Baby, 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 baby. All right. So what should I talk about, sweetie?
I don't know, whatever you like. You want to give advice to the young girls?
Advice to the young ladies. Hello, BOOZHOO. On today's moment of wisdom with Auntie Natasha. What is wisdom? The Bwakawin. Moment of wisdom. I would like to impart some elderly auntie advice. If you're gonna burp in public, do not apologize. Just do it. You might find yourself wanting to blow after you burp. Like, that is quite rude. You should not do that. Never burp and blow. And this has been your harsh words of wisdom from Auntie Natasha.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, sometimes it's not all this real deep. Sometimes you gotta tell the young people. This goes for you boys, too. What should I say to young men?
Don't listen to women.
Young men, don't listen to women. No, just kidding. You can listen to women. I'm a woman. You can listen to me. You can hear me roar. La 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 la. Sometimes people ask me if I'm a feminist. Like, oh, I like your pink hat. Are you on your way to the Women's March? Will you stand in solidarity with your sisters here? And I say, nay, Gawain. I'm not one of your sisters. Here's a little history, as best I understand it. Back in the days of the grandfathers, and ladies are still harping on this, the white men got together, I think it was 1919, and they said, hey, we should let the lady folk vote. You know what? Let's let women vote. Let's open up these colleges, make it easier for women to get into colleges. Let's start making more opportunities for women. We'll call it equality. And we should let them come into the workforce. And a bunch of people are like, what? They're going to have all the moms and the wives? You're going to have them come work in the shop here? Yeah, it'll be great. Ladies can come and work with us, and we'll let them vote, and we'll have equality. And so all the men had a vote, and they said, yep, next time around, let's let the ladies vote. Men never get credit for starting the women's movement because it wasn't like the women could vote themselves in. So they got the right to vote. And at first, the ladies were like, nah, we don't want to vote. Like, come on, you can vote. It's like, don't you have to also sign up for the draft and for the volunteer fire department? It's like, well, yeah, that comes along with voting. It's the old days. If you're going to vote, you also have to sign up for the draft in case we go to war. And if there's a fire, you have to be part of the bucket brigade, the volunteer fire department. I know it's only been men so far, but you ladies can do it too. And a lot of the ladies were like, no, thanks. But eventually, the men talked them into it. And so they got the right to vote. And they got the right to go into the coal mines and work in the law firms and the print shops. You know. And they started paying teenage kids to raise their children for them. They called them babysitters. It's like, well, I'm the mom, but I can't really do my parenting because I'll be at the job. I'm going to get a babysitter. Just a person to sit and watch the baby because I'll be at work. And this was known as first wave feminism. Then you go up another generation. And now we got the hippies. And the ladies were like, hey, you know what? This bra is BS, man. I don't have to wear a bra. I'm going to burn this bra. You bunch of sexists try to lift and separate me. How dare you? Then they burned their bras. And they also said, hey, you know what? Guess who's gonna get on the birth control pill? Yeah, I don't have to get pregnant, and I can sleep around. Second wave feminism was what they called that. Oh, and they said, hey, you know what else? I want to snuff out my unborn baby if I can't afford it. I would like to pass a law that says we get the right to snuff out the life of our unborn children. And the feminists in the 70s were, yeah, gonna party all night. Hoo-doo-doo. And so that was second wave feminism. Now we're into third wave feminism. It's just a given that a woman has the right to kill her babies. Roe v. Wade, look it up, you sexist men. And guess what? That dude over there, that dude who looks like a lady, he's a lady too. That dude looks like a lady. That dude used to be Bruce Jenner. That dude's working with Biden and whatever. So now there's all this like gay stuff and transgender stuff. And what else is on the feminism of this era? I don't know. It's a lot of there's more. Trump really reawakened feminism and their hatred of them. Yeah, no kidding. when Donald Trump was the president. Remember that, you guys? That dude from the show, you're fired. You're fired. He became president for 4 years. No, I'm serious. Nobody remembers that, but so Donald Trump, you're fired guy, becomes president, and the ladies lose their minds. They're like, what? No way, I hate that guy. Oh, he's so gross. He said that thing about being able to grab women by their, So I'm going to wear a hat that looks like cat ears because I don't want to use the word. And that brings it back to this hat. Everyone's like, oh, are you a feminist? It's like, not hardly. But third wave feminism is all about still, I'm not sure. I think it's more about gay rights and trans rights now. Because everybody knows. They pretend they don't, but they'll say, hey, how come a man makes more money than a woman? That's not fair. That's like racism against women. It's like womanism. And people go, no, you're just earning less. What do you want? There is equality. Like something like 60% of graduates are women now from college. And they're graduating with dumb degrees like women's studies and English. But, they just end up making less money because men make more money. They work harder. They try harder. They don't take years off from the workplace to have a baby. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's great. But it's a myth, a wage discrepancy, whatever they call it. Wage gap. It's a myth. And everybody knows it. But, so I'm not sure what third wave feminism. I think just more degeneracy. Just like, hey, did you know that sex work is real work? It's like, really? Tell that to my grandpa when he was working on the logging. I'm an OnlyFans model. That's feminism. That's modern feminism. Jessica Waboos, me no giga jab. Jessica says, children are a blessing. If you don't want your child, you're the problem, not your child. Yeah, no kidding. It really is just, I don't know. But the whole world, they kind of won in a way. Like, people just assume if you're a strong, independent woman, they go, oh, you must be a feminist. It's like, what? No. That's not. I am a strong, independent woman, but I don't celebrate, what's her name? Gloria Steinem's half birthday every 6 months. I need a man like I need a bike. You need another lover like you need a hole in your head. I think modern feminism is really just about breaking down any kind of traditional gender roles. And it's a lot of shaming if a woman does go, hey, you know what? I think I would be an awesome little princess. Like girls, I think girls naturally when they play, if they're not being all brainwashed by, Marvel movies or whatever, they want to be a princess. And they want to be saved by a knight. Most little girls, when they play, when they're little kids, they're like, okay, I'm going to be princess whoever. And they'll dress up. And then you can be the knight. You pretend to fight monsters to come save me. And modern feminism is like, no, that's demeaning. I am woman, hear me roar. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. DeSoto says, Zakame, adoption is a gamble. Yeah, what if you get some really bad kids? Can I bring them back? Sakame says, maybe, but death is certain. Yeah, that's one thing there's no gamble. If you just kill the poor kid, that's 100% effective at solving your problems. Nah. Tesoro says, then birth control or abstinence is the answer. Yeah. See, I'm with you. I've become an old curmudgeon. When people say, oh, are you traditional? It's like, yeah, I'm really traditional. Meaning, I don't think you ladies should be showing so much skin in the clothing you wear. You certainly shouldn't be having an OnlyFans or the whole dating scene. Like you see a woman on what are those dating sites called?
Like Match.com and stuff.
Yeah, Match.com, and there's spicy photos themselves. What? No. That is not the way, and not a Anishinaabe way. We have to have a little, it's not even modesty or humility, it's decency, So I've just become an old grandma. And young girls, have a little self-respect. You shouldn't have sex outside of marriage. You should wait till you're ready to make babies. That's what it's for. Nobody's going to buy the cow if you give away the money or the milk for free. But that kind of talk drives third wave feminists crazy. It's like, you know what? Best career goal for a woman is to be a mother and a wife. And a wife, by the way. You shouldn't be having kids unless you got an old man. That's another one. How about that? See ya, half our audience.
Yeah, nice going.
I just alienated all the single moms. Sorry. I know life has a way of screwing up your life, but in the traditional way, if you wait until after you're married, until after your grandma and grandpa picked a suitable man for you, somehow set it up, vetted their family and all that crap. If you wait till after you're married and ready to make babies, you don't have any of these problems. There's nothing wrong with waiting. And young men, by the way, don't feel pressured into having to do the deed before you're ready. There's nothing wrong with being a man who's only been with one woman his whole life. That's fine. Michael, didn't you have a story about that?
Yeah, I had that one story I didn't want to share on the show ever.
Oh, yeah. I think I'll tell him. No. All right, fine. But that's all the time we have for today, baby!
Do you want to review the words?
Yeah, okay. Well, everybody, today's Ojibwe words of the day. Gisana. Brr, it's cold outside. Gisana. And Ninjanakaz. I am cold. Brr, I'm cold. Because, Gisana, it is cold. And when it's hot, you say, Gishade, it is hot. And if you're warm, Ningijoos. Followed by a little something we call Menwaindum. Nee, Menwaindum, I'm happy. Gee, Menwaindum, you happy. Nishkadazi, mad. Oh, I'm so mad. So mad at the government. Taking away my freedoms. Making me get a vaccination, wear a mask. Oh, that makes me mad. I'm going to go drive my truck on this pickup. Or on this bridge. Yeah, tell you what. I'll move off this bridge. When you weirdos in the government stop screwing around with our freedoms. I don't know. Nishkadazi, mad. And then Gushkin, I'm sad. And then Gushkin, I'm sad. I don't want to say goodbye, sweetie.
You don't want to say goodbye?
I can't say goodbye. I love the BOOZHOO too much. No. Okay. So finally, was there anything else I wanted to get to, sweetie? I don't think so. I thought there was. Oh, we didn't have Megan or Harry on. We can do it tomorrow. Okay. On tomorrow's show, tune in tomorrow when our special celebrity guest will be Meghan Markle, the prince speaking of princesses, and Harry the Prince. What's Harry's last name? I don't know. Harry, Prince of Sussex? Harry, Mr. Prince of Sussex himself, Harry, will be on the show tomorrow. Otherwise, wait, I just shut off the office. You're on the outside. Otherwise, miigwech bizandawieg. Thank you for listening. And miigwech ganawabieg. Thank you for watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. And me ranting about feminism for some reason. I have no idea where that came from. And we'll be back tomorrow. This is Michael Lyons, the rock star cartoonist. Hey, miigwech, everyone. Thank you so much. This is, what's your name? NANABOOZHOO. NANABOOZHOO, the star of the show. Hey, thanks so much for watching, everyone. And I am Natasha. And I will see you again. Yigawa min, minawa. How? Sweetie, one last time. One to teleport. Make it so, number one. See you tomorrow.